Hello, everybody. A very happy Wednesday afternoon. Bread and Butter episode 17. We started a little early today. Just a wee bit early. Alongside me, Tanner Nava, Taylor Enns, and Richard and Dahl.
Go Rays.
Go Rays, baby. Game 7 tonight. Lots of local sports to get into this weekend. Foothill League football. COC athletics. Game 7, we already said. College football, NFL. A lot of stuff to get into. We'll dive into it right now with some Foothill League previews. Canyon will be at Valencia. Valencia, the Vikings are on a 4-game winning streak. The current record overall, 8-1, while Canyon just won their first league game last week over Saugus. That scored 35-31. West Ranch will be at Golden Valley. Both teams are on a losing streak. West Ranch on a 3-game losing streak after starting the year 5-0. And lastly, Saugus versus Hart. Hart on a 3-game winning streak. And so far, I've been coming out the gates hot in Foothill League play, guys. These 3 matchups, who do you guys have? It's obviously going to be Valencia over Canyon.
No, Canyon's on a roll. 2-game winning streak to end the year. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. Valencia's got it. And then probably Hart.
Hart over Saugus.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No.
sorry, Richard.
That's a close one, I think.
Saugus just lost to Canyon, Richard.
Yeah, but we're on a losing streak. I think we're gonna
Golden
take it.
Valley over West Ranch.
I think we'll
Yeah.
take it.
Probably.
Yeah, I can agree with that statement. We'll be out there doing our highlight filming things, for College of the Canyons MEA Department News broadcast program. We'll be out there doing that. If you want to come say hi.
Every day.
Kind of doubt you will, but
I'm going to be in Burbank.
Taylor will be in Burbank.
Burbank versus Burroughs this weekend, too, if you guys
It's
are
on
interested.
Friday. Third oldest high school rivalry in California.
Go Burroughs.
Ooh.
Ooh, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
No.
That's it.
No.
That's
That's all you need
I
to
lost
know.
my senior year.
Is that all we need to know?
Burroughs has the lead all time.
There you go, Burroughs.
There you go.
Burroughs was a junior high school up until like the 60s.
Oh, wow.
But Burroughs is a real school? I thought we were just making it up.
Nope.
Like,
I went there.
oh.
Graduated and everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
On the field.
They have a field?
Mm-hmm. It's really nice, actually. You should go there. It's
Really?
brand new.
That's cool.
Yep.
Wow.
I always thought we were just kidding. When
I have
we
a
were talking
Letterman
about
jacket
Burroughs.
I'm going to wear. It could be 105 degrees, but I bought a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, I bought
you
one,
saw.
too.
I'm going to wear it.
I bought one, too.
Yeah.
It's about that
We
season.
all got one, except Richard.
Yeah, I don't
Did you get one for? You were in band, right?
Nope.
You just seem like a band guy.
I thought you told me you were in band.
Nah, dude.
It's like you don't even listen to him when he talks.
Did you do anything in high school?
I know.
Like any extracurriculator? Anything?
Were you just an
Nah,
idiot?
You're just one of those freaking kids?
Were you just an
I
idiot?
stayed in the books and did other stuff.
That
So you were the valedictorian.
No, actually.
So what were...
So
I was just the kid.
So you were on like
just
honor
a
roll
kid.
and stuff.
No.
Were you?
Well, this is
Well,
awkward.
if you're not a varsity athlete and you're not a nerd valedictorian,
Who the hell are you?
I don't know, man. I'm just the kid.
there's only two
Life is
things
a
you can be in
nightmare.
high school.
Did you like sit crisscross applesauce on the floor eating your lunch in the corner?
Yeah, were you that kid that ate...
No. No.
I tried it once and I didn't like it.
I had friends.
I'm sorry, Richard. We're being rather judgmental.
No.
I was
But-
the third string everything. I sucked at football. It's okay.
CLC plays this weekend.
COC
too.
does play this weekend. On a lighter note, they're coming on. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They'll be at Santa Monica at 1:00. They'll be playing.
Fun.
So
On Saturday?
Saturday afternoon. So if you're in Santa Monica and you want to go see the Cougars, they're a great team.
Make a trip out of it.
I'm
trip out of it.
Go to the pier
I would go,
afterwards.
but I'm gonna be at the Los Angeles Zoo. So
Yeah, I'm also going to be at the Los Angeles Zoo.
yeah.
How ironic.
You guys are weird, dude.
You guys gonna watch the Chargers play, or
No.
'Cause they're monkeys? they're really bad?
Not as bad as the Buccaneers.
I guess. I don't know.
I bet that'd be a good game.
I think it would be a good game, but I mean, would anybody really be interested in that
No.
game? So
There'd be more Bucks fans.
Me
than
and
Chargers
you.
Fans.
That's true. If especially if it was in LA.
Okay, we gotta talk about COC. Women's soccer won yesterday.
That they did.
yes.
As
Of
did
course.
men's soccer.
Men's won this time too.
Ooh.
That's good.
Yeah, men's they've been gaining points out of the last 3 games. They've gotten 7 out of their last 3 games, which is pretty nice. They beat Victor Valley yesterday at Victor Valley. Final score 3-1. Stats not available just yet. For women's soccer, you're right. They did win their last game. They were at Bakersfield. Final score 3-0. On the record, guys, the women's soccer team is 14-2 and on an 8-game winning streak.
Let's go.
Isn't there like 3 games left, you said?
There is now 3. Yes. They'll be playing this Friday at Antelope Valley.
The girls' teams here are so much better than the boys' teams at every sport.
Yeah, even football.
Even football.
Even football. Girls run the world.
Thanks,
Women.
Beyonce.
Donald Trump runs the world.
Shut it up. Oh my
No, Beyonce.
No,
does.
we're gonna.
Start over.
Women's volleyball is in action tonight. They'll be at home versus Antelope Valley. Tip-off is at 6. So if you're in the area and you want to see a great volleyball team, highly suggest you come out to COC and watch the women's volleyball team as they take their 10-game winning streak to the court.
Boom.
Like we just said, the girls' teams are really good. So.
Yeah, and the boys' teams are not good at all.
I'm sure they're
Except
just
for
as good.
football is actually pretty good.
Football's pretty good.
That's
You
Our
can't
baseball
go
team's
wrong.
not bad, aren't they?
No, I don't think that.
I mean, they weren't that great last year. They had a couple good players, but they overall the softball team had a lot
They
more
were
success.
really. They were also better. Yeah. Softball and baseball, 2 different sports though.
Yeah. Tomato tamale.
Same. Same?
Jesus Christ.
Question mark?
It's Wednesday. 2 more days of the week.
It's Wednesday,
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh, no. Okay. That's enough of that.
Moving on to the national scale now. Game 7 is tonight here at Dodger Stadium.
Let's go.
The
Blue.
Dodgers last night were down 1-0. Rich Hill, he pitched his great 4 1/3 innings.
He wasn't very happy about being taken out.
No. Thank you for doing that. Oh, did you just swallow your gum?
No, of course not.
Why would you do that?
You scare me a little bit.
I'm like. Deep breaths, everyone.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, Rich Hill. Thanks, Dave Roberts.
A lot
My
of
name's
people have
Dave
been,
Roberts, and I'm a manager.
A lot of people have been, a lot of people have been very critical on Dave Roberts managing.
Remember when I was in the World Series? I stole that base.
2004.
Yeah.
There was no free tacos back then, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Why are you guys
Today's a
screaming?
chance to get a free taco, by the way.
Boom.
Oh yeah, where? Taco Bell.
Taco
If
Bell.
they steal,
2 to
right?
5.
Yeah, 2 to 5.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
All right, 7 minutes if you
I'm
guys
sure
want to
the
get an early
line
start.
is like already out the door or
I
something.
doubt it.
No, it's just a taco.
They just heat up the tacos anyway. You know.
But they're so good.
You want a real taco? It's at Del Taco.
Del Taco's cheeseburger is actually so good.
For no reason,
Yeah,
huh?
it's like
I like when we talk about other stuff and then kind of
let's just
mention
have just
sports.
like a life podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Go
what we're
Rays.
doing today. Go Rays.
Let's finish this and then we can then we'll get to life.
'Cause I'm just so.
We can make this about life because I'm a huge Dodger fan. Tanner was a Dodger fan.
I don't know. I'm on the
He doesn't
fence.
really
Can you
know
explain
anymore.
your transition?
Yeah.
So, I work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and
There's the
the
first
Dodger fans are not very nice there.
Oh, yeah.
And especially at the playoffs, they will sit there, order $200 worth of food, and leave you a $5 tip.
Darn.
Respect your waiters and waitresses, everybody.
So, yeah.
I could
We're
actually
just-
vouch for Tanner on that
we're
because
just
I'm also
struggling.
a waiter at
Wow.
the Chili's over here. And, the same things happen to me. But I don't work at night. I choose to work at day, so I can't relate with you
Oh.
on that one. But I do feel your pain. I really do.
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
Raider fans worse than Dodger fans?
I would say football fans are worse than baseball fans. So, because of that, I would say yes. But as far as like,
Will they even tip if they order $200 worth of food?
they will, but they'll be a lot more difficult. Like, I can at least say that
Oh,
it
they're
gets to a
just a pain
certain
in the butt to
it gets
serve?
to a certain point when during the baseball games where the people at your tables that are there for the baseball games, they're just sitting there, they're not bugging you. Raiders fans, it's like, I need another Modelo.
Oh no!
Give me a Modelo. I want some cheese sticks. I'm like, do you want cheese sticks or mozzarella sticks or like French fries with cheese on them or but it's okay.
Jesus Christ.
This is the last game. I don't have to work it.
You should
have to watch it now.
You should still be a Dodger fan if you like the Dodgers.
I am a Dodgers fan. I just wish that
Just you don't wanna
certain
be
other people
associated.
weren't Dodger fans.
Same. I don't like the Dodgers though.
But Still go Rays.
Go Rays.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been critical on Dave Roberts over managing the series.
Zach's just like, how long have we been live?
Okay, for real though.
Yes.
Rich
Game
Hill,
7.
what, 4 1/3?
He could
Could have
He
went a
coulda
little
gotten
bit
out of
more.
the
He had
jam.
only 58 pitches.
He could have had 2 more innings.
Yeah.
They, what did they walk the bases loaded and took him out, or was
He
it the
coulda
other way
got
around?
out of the
They took him out and then walked the bases loaded.
I think there were 2 on.
Yeah, that was.
There was 2 on?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, and then Morrow came in and got the job done. Bless you.
Thank you.
Rich Hill totally could have got it done, but this
Yeah,
is.
man.
But now, if you're Dave Roberts, I think you can ease off the gas pedal a little bit because.
He won't.
Okay, but hear me out. You have.
There'll be
you
so
have-
many pitching changes today.
Yes, but you have Yu Darvish, and Yu Darvish is out looking for revenge, and I totally think he's going to avenge that Game 3 loss.
That's true.
You have Kershaw in the
beat up
bullpen.
pretty hard.
Don't know how well that's going to go, but I mean it's worked in years past with him coming out of the bullpen.
Still
You have
there.
Alex Wood in the bullpen. Alex Wood only gave up 1 hit in his first start in the World Series, which was a home
Yeah.
run to George Springer, who's been tormenting the Dodgers all series. So,
He also gave up 3 home runs in the Cubs series.
Yeah.
but those were his only hits.
But he's not going to be
4 home
I
runs.
mean, he's coming out of the bullpen though.
Mm-hmm. And to think about it, Alex Wood started the year in the bullpen.
True.
The Dodgers have 2 options to work with in Longman. You also have 3. You have Ross Stripling and Brandon McCarthy, but I don't know how much. And Cingrani.
And Maeda.
But you've used
Maeda
Maeda every
and
game
Jansen.
this series.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Jansen.
just have Jensen go 5 innings.
Clayton Kershaw said he was ready to start last night's game, but Dave Roberts said, I need you to close Game 7. So
He said that he could pitch 27
Yeah, he said he
innings
could pitch
today.
27 innings.
Yeah, I don't know about
That's
that.
3
I think he
games.
could pitch 5 solid ones, and then once that 6th inning hits, people seem to just go off on him every single time.
Yeah.
So.
And there was an interesting stat from Buster Only of ESPN. 3rd time through the lineup in Rich Hill's season so far, opposing batters are batting .095. 3rd
That's
time
not
around.
good.
No, that's not good for
That's
the
like
opposing team.
That's like 1 time every
Yeah.
12 at bats or something.
And Rich Hill was already getting to that point. So those are just something to, just things to think about right there because Rich Hill could have gotten through the jam.
We love you, Rich Hill.
I'm sure that's a stat because he doesn't go very far.
A lot of the Dodgers pitchers don't
doesn't.
go far.
He doesn't.
It's like Kershaw and like
Kershaw
That's
goes
it.
the.
I mean,
Darvish goes farther than a lot
Alex
of other
Wood was
Dodger
going
pitchers.
pretty far in the beginning of the year, but towards the end, he wasn't. I mean, he was
Alex
maybe getting out
Alex
of the fifth,
Wood's
so-
average start, I want to say, was about like 5 2/3 of an inning.
God, I guess I'm spoiled because I'm a Rays fan. Our starting pitchers that would like minimum go 6 all the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I think it's just.
If you guys remember,
Yeah.
James Shields was like guaranteed 7 and like an out, like 7 1/3.
Big
every
game
time.
James.
Big game James.
That's James
I miss
Worthy.
him. No,
That's not James Loney.
I said that's James Worthy in
Oh.
basketball. That's the original big game James.
I thought you said
It's
James
James
Loney. I was
Shields.
about to say, what are you talking about?
James Loney also played for the Rays.
He did. He also played for the Dodgers. Back.
Yeah.
Can we just make this a Rays?
Who's gonna win
podcast?
today, though?
Yeah.
The Astros are gonna win.
Oh.
Yu Darvish is not. No bueno.
I say the Dodgers.
I'm gonna say the Dodgers.
Richard?
I called it Dodgers in 7 before this
You
started.
did.
He did. So are you going to stick with it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Who wins MVP if Astros win and then if Dodgers win?
My boy George Springer.
Jerry Springer.
I call him Rich
Jerry.
Springfield. Because she was Jesse's girl.
What about
Yeah.
if the
That guy
Dodgers
sang
win?
that song.
What about if the Dodgers win?
Probably, honestly, Jock Peterson's been pretty freaking
Yeah.
good this series.
If theoretically speaking, if Jock Peterson hits a home run tonight and if the Dodgers win, I could see him win.
I think if he
MVP.
just gets like an RBI tonight.
Yeah.
As much
few
as
hits.
we look really stupid if he is.
I don't. I personally, I said I have faith in Jock Peterson.
I was the one over here bashing on him.
I was also.
We were both bashing on him. I just want to know. I mean, Jock Peterson has changed his swing 3 times. He had a few home runs at the beginning of the year. He was sent down. What did you do? What the hell did you do?
Postseason
Where
baseball
were
changes
you?
people, man.
Where were you? Jock Peterson has actually been pretty clutch in the postseason. If you
Remember-
go back to last season when he hit that home
He's
run
probably
against
just
the Nationals.
he's probably just another David Freese.
David Freese
It
is a
makes
great
some people
postseason player.
nervous, but I think he.
Do you know what team
really
David
buckled
Freese
down.
plays for right now?
Was it the
A
Pirates?
baseball team.
Pirates. But has he done anything outside of the postseason in his career?
Besides when he was on the Cardinals?
I mean, Jock Peterson was not. He didn't suck his first 2 years.
He just hit a bunch of home runs and striked out.
He just
But,
did
like,
bad
Jock
this
Peterson,
year.
The way they were talking about him when he was coming up is because I'm a Rays fan and we trade everyone away all the time. We were going to trade Archer or Price, and the Dodgers were in the conversation for those pitchers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Jock Peterson was like off the table. No can do. He's too good. No way.
I feel like there was definitely more hype for Seager and Bellinger than there was for Jock Peterson.
It was-
I don't think Seager, or beg your pardon, Bellinger was in. If we're talking about like the Seager and Peterson come up, I don't think Bellinger wasn't really talked
I remember
about.
hearing a
Bellinger was
lot
a
of
good
stuff
prospect.
about
But
it.
I heard he was like a
Really?
covenant prospect.
I heard he was like mostly like because I follow like a lot of Dodgers social media stuff. Like the actual players on the Dodgers were always talking about him. Like follow him. He's gonna be the next big thing. Blah 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 blah, and all this stuff. And that's when he was called up. I was like, oh hey, like I recognized who he was, and because I'm not as big of a baseball fan as I am other fans, and I remembered like hearing about him. But
They were right.
Yeah, they were.
See, he strikes out a
And
lot.
I was right about Jock Peterson shouldn't be on the World Series roster.
There you go. You're a wizard.
I mean, a magician, you know.
Prophet. Which one do you want?
Yeah, God,
Jedi.
Jedi.
Not Jedi.
Star Wars is coming out in like 2 months.
Master.
Next one.
Well, like all of this month, and then
after
like 2
next
weeks.
month. Yeah. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. His last time out, he went 5 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, and a 5-3 win versus the Dodgers. I think that
I don't
was.
know how I feel about that.
He was ready. He's ready to go. After the game, he was throwing, but
He sure was.
the Dodgers are also ready too.
But I mean, even for the Rays, it's going to be a similar thing. I mean,
The
they're
Rays.
just. I mean, I'm sorry, the Astros. Go Rays. For the Astros, he's not going to go that deep.
No way.
I mean, no, I don't think anybody's going to go very
More than
far
2
there.
innings, I
Yeah.
think. Well,
But
like Darvish, if he's
Maybe
if he's
3.
dealing,
Darvish
he'll go
is
like
dealing.
3 or 4.
Yeah, 4. I mean, 5
4
is
innings.
great.
Like if you,
I was. It just
last
depends.
game.
It just depends how they're hitting.
Yeah,
it's just so like if you got like if there's a guy that's given like let's say he's in the 4th inning and he's only given 1 hit, there's no reason to take him out.
No.
If you like, let's say he gives up a hit in his first out, like then you just immediately see you later, dude. Like
I mean, Dave Roberts is pretty quick on the trigger.
I think
though. If
that's-
he throws a
that's probably a
ball,
good
he
thing.
might take him out of the game. You know.
like, but if the guy's in the zone, I don't think there's any reason to take him out.
I agree.
so.
But you're correct. Dave Roberts is
He's been
quick
over
on the
here.
trigger.
Yeah. If you were also watching last night's game, we're gonna get to some highlights in a bit. Rich Hill was taken out, and as soon as he walked off the mound, there was a bunch of boos for Dave Roberts. They're booing him because Rich Hill. A lot of Dodger fans believed he could gotten through the jam, but the bullpen was great last night. Bullpen shut it down. Chris Taylor was great last night. Chris Taylor had the RBI double to tie the game. Richard, we got that highlight?
Yep.
Taylor waits and hits it into right. Here comes Barnes. He'll score. Going to third, Utley. Game tied, 1-1.
And then in case you missed it as well, what was the nail in the coffin was, like we said, Jock Peterson coming up in the clutch. Two-run bomb. We all
Just a 1 run.
or
It was
a
just
solo bomb. I
shot.
beg your pardon. But prior to that, I thought Corey Seager, when he popped out to right field, to deep right field too, Josh Reddick on the warning track, I thought that was going to be gone.
It
too.
looked like it was
deja
gone,
vu
but-
all over again of Game 2. But Jock Peterson put the nail in the coffin. Richard, we have that clip as well in case you missed it.
Run in 5 straight, his first 5 straight World Series games, and he's on with 1 out here in the first. He's become a hitting machine, and he has proven that he is not scared.
Oh no, I think I might have messed up on the clips.
I was gonna say that's a 2-minute clip.
Yeah, no,
Richard.
dude.
We have the whole inning. We're just gonna let you guys listen to that.
If it was Vin Scully, I'd listen to it.
Well,
It's
anyway.
time
All right,
for
we got it.
that
You got it?
race.
Nope.
Ball.
Oh, okay.
Missed
Well,
it.
Jock Peterson and home run.
Jock Peterson hit a home run and the crowd went crazy.
Yeah.
Ah!
Last thing I'm going to leave it at is yesterday my older niece paid her and her husband paid a total of $1,000 to sit in the right field pavilions. Cheapest ticket right now.
All you can eat. Not
The
drink.
cheapest ticket right now, yeah. Well,
Soda.
and if you've sat in that all-you-can-eat pavilions, it's just hot dogs and nacho. So
I'm
I
down.
like Dodger Dogs.
I like
You hate
nachos.
Dodger. Yeah. What the hell?
It's.
I like Dodger dogs, but it's just like,
No.
I feel like they're regular hot dogs, but there's nothing wrong with them.
I don't know. They're
Yeah.
just whatever.
They're hot. It's hot
They're
I've
dogs.
hot
had
dogs.
better.
They're just
Anyway,
long.
I've never had like a great hot dog. You know what I mean?
you know what is a great hot dog? If we go to like Coney Island where the hot dog eating contest is.
I like
Nathan's Hot
bratwurst.
Dog.
Yeah,
Go to
there's a
Milwaukee. Get a
German
brat.
place in downtown called Wurstkirch. They got hot dogs. On
Well, anyway,
the lock.
we're all gonna go on a hot dog and brat date.
I like it when we go into live podcast.
I
Yeah,
do too. It's fun.
It's good stuff. We
It's
should.
just we don't care Wednesday.
By
That's
the way,
motto.
Oh.
Jock Peterson's hitting 357 right now.
Do you have the lineup? They already posted it.
Yep.
So this is the lineup for tonight: Chris Taylor, Seager, Turner, Bellinger, Puig, Peterson, Forsythe, Barnes, and Darvish. Do you have Houston's lineup, or is that not available?
Yeah, it's right here.
Go
Houston's
Rays.
lineup is Springer, Bregman, Altuve, Correa, Giddiel, McCann, Gonzalez, Reddick, McCullers. So basically the same lineup for both teams. Tickets tonight starting at $700 in the preferred reserve
God
VIP
damn.
level, which is just a section right below top deck.
And isn't it? Was it the one you were showing me where it's like all the way down the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you see a lot of left field.
Standing room is also available for $707.
What? Wait, where are you standing?
Top deck. Top deck
For
standing room.
$700.
Yeah.
They actually have a you know how they stopped serving alcohol
At the
at
seventh.
the 7th inning? They serve it like till an hour after the game up there.
Yeah, there's like
I,
a little bar up there, right?
Yeah.
Standing
Yeah.
room in why?
I mean, okay,
Just stand outside the
I mean,
stadium.
I understand
Pay
for that
$15
much
for parking.
money. I get it, but like if it was like a regular game and it was way cheaper.
Want to know what's weird? It's like a regular thing in other stadiums. Like I went to
Standing room?
I went to the Cowboy Stadium
Uh-huh.
a few years ago, like when it was kind of new. And we took a tour of it because we were during the off season. And like in the middle level, it's just a whole bunch of bars, and it's like standing area, and you have to pay like $100 ticket to get in there.
Yeah.
And they sell out every game, so
They have a full restaurant at Lambeau Stadium.
yeah, that's a nice. That's on the list of
Yeah.
stadiums to go to.
The Dugout Club guys, right behind home plate, immediately right behind home plate, $24,999.
That's not even that bad.
I
thought
don't
it'd be way
think
worse.
Someone paid $117 grand.
That's
for
what I'm
a
expecting.
ticket, or
This is
for a
Los
few tickets.
Angeles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the ballers at, you know?
Ashton Kutcher was at the games last night,
and his
And-
wife,
and
Mila
Mila.
Kunis. Yeah,
Mila.
so was Kate Upton
and Kareem.
How much for seats
Why
right
was
there?
Kate Upton there?
because Justin Verlander was pitching.
Oh yeah, that's
They're
right.
married.
They're engaged.
Oh,
They're
big
engaged.
pardon.
It could not happen. I have hopes.
If you have $10,000 and you're a big baller and you wear a big baller brand, I highly suggest you sit at the Dugout Club.
Yeah. I only have $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 in my bank account.
But you got to be quick. According to StubHub, there's over 101,000 people looking at this event, so you better be freaking quick about
Wait,
it.
100,000?
101,000 people are
Right
looking
now?
Right now.
I can't even name 100,000 anything.
That's okay.
That's a lot of people.
That it is. That
I think part of it's curiosity, too.
Yeah, I mean, like we're definitely not gonna buy tickets.
That's true.
best seats at home. Just saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I bought tickets, I would be on my way to Dodger Stadium right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
of
would,
course.
For sure.
The festivities start at 2:30. I think the gate opens at 2:30. So
You'd probably be late if you were on your way right now.
no, I think
Traffic.
Traffic, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be killer, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad.
It's going to be pretty bad.
But go Dodgers.
Go Rays.
Go Rays.
Go
Logan
Rays.
Forsythe was a Ray. I'll be a little happy for him if the Dodgers win. No one else.
Moving on to
girls.
moving on to college football. A lot of good games going on this weekend. Penn State looking to bounce back from their loss against Ohio State. They'll be playing 24-ranked Michigan State.
Those games. Michigan State always gives Big Ten teams a run for their money. They always have the potential to upset anyone.
True.
Number 1 Georgia will be playing South Carolina. That could
They're
be
number one in the.
in the college football playoff.
Yeah.
But it says right here number 1.
Very questionable
that's so
college
gross.
football playoffs.
Is Eason starting for them? I don't even know anymore. Is it still Fromm? Should I check?
For Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go ahead and check.
Jobs.
It's Jake Fromm.
Oh, okay.
He's a freshman. True freshman.
This should be an
He
interesting...
was in high school last year.
Oh,
Number 1 team in the country.
This should be an interesting game.
Sorry.
What are you
Shut your
shushing
mouth.
about?
Shut your mouth, Taylor.
Oh,
He's trying to talk.
Oh, God. Can you just shut your mouth? Excuse me? You're coming off as stupid. I'm coming off as stupid. You're wearing tuxedos to a job that requires you to clean bathrooms. Please leave this office. Do we get any sort of souvenir? Get out of my office.
Oh,
In case you don't know.
In case
we
you
love
don't know,
Step
we are
Brothers.
we're big like Will Ferrell fans.
He is
He's
one of the
my
greats.
I saw him live.
Nice.
Like a stand-up?
Yeah, it was like, I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy like brings comedians on and they like do like a it actually is a podcast.
I heard he got discovered from doing what's it called? When you just
Improv.
Improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was on SNL. Anyway, Clemson versus NC State. This could be a real upset for Clemson. NC State's been known to pull off a few. They're 4-0 in the conference play.
Oh, man.
So that should be a very interesting game right there. On the year for Ryan Finley for NC State, he's got 12 touchdowns and over 2,100 yards throwing. Should be interesting.
Nice.
Stanford and Washington State. That's going to be a nice Pac-12 matchup. And then the what is this? The Red River? No,
That's
Bedlam.
Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State. Baker Mayfield does not care what you think.
Oklahoma goes. I would say if they're number 5 in the playoff rankings, if they win, they'll be in the top 4
They should.
next week.
I'm heated about the Georgia thing still. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There's gonna be I'm predicting at least like 80 points in this game.
LSU
total.
plays
8
Alabama.
in total.
80.
Oh, 80. I thought you said 8. I was going to say, wow.
Maybe Alabama loses to LSU.
Yeah, that was another game I was going to highlight. Alabama versus LSU. I just want to highlight this. I just want to highlight this really quick. There's 897 available tickets starting from $7
For Alabama?
at Alabama. Yeah, at Tuscaloosa.
Really? $7?
Guess we're going to Bama.
I'd go to see it.
going to
I would root
Bama.
against Alabama at Alabama.
Another interesting game: Virginia Tech versus Miami. If you like the ACC matchups, and
Miami
then,
got no love from college football.
no,
They're number 10.
That was
in
crazy.
the AP, they're 9.
and then lastly, SC will be home versus Arizona. Arizona has been a pretty good team. They've beaten a lot of good players. They got Khalil Tate, who is a dual threat with the air, or in the air and on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold, the hype train. What do you guys think Sam Darnold's performance is going to be against this Arizona team? This could be a tough game. It really could.
I think it's going to be a shootout again, like the Oklahoma State game. A lot of points. A lot of big
points.
plays.
You guys didn't pick USC last week.
I didn't.
I'm not sure if
I thought they would lose.
Do you think they'll lose this week? They're at home.
I don't know. I have no idea how Arizona's defense is.
SC is a 75% favorite. You want to know Arizona's defense?
Yeah.
Arizona has, in total, have allowed 448 yards
This isn't right.
in total, combined with pass and rush. While SC is nearly at 400. They're at
Khalil Tate
340.
this season has 926 rushing yards. Leads the team in rushing yards.
That's crazy.
He has 784 passing yards.
What's it going to be?
That's insane.
What is it going to be?
And his lead receiver has 400 of them.
There's one guy he goes to, and it works.
Yeah, I guess.
If you guys
I
want
mean, they're ranked 22.
Yeah.
if you guys want to go to the SC game, tickets start at $26.
You're just on StubHub fiending, aren't you?
I'm on
the
Vivid
Charger
Seats. The Charger game?
I don't even think it's at home, but
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. The Chargers are, let's see.
they have a bye?
They have a bye week, so I'm actually not going to go see them. The Rams, on the other hand, are playing, and they're at the Coliseum, right?
No, it's in New Jersey.
They're in New Jersey. Beg your pardon, New Jersey.
Oh, we're going to the NFL now? Just because transitions?
Yeah, that's all. Unless you want to add anything.
UCLA probably doesn't matter anymore anyway.
Unless we're talking about quarterback index.
Oh, yeah, that's out. I should check.
Do you have that quarterback
I'll
index?
look at it.
Before we,
It's probably wrong. And probably
as you get to that, the NFL trade deadline came and went. A lot of trades happened, and one actually didn't happen. That made a lot of people laugh.
Yeah.
So I have grades courtesy
Browns.
of SB Nation, and I want to get your guys' opinion on them. But first, you have the quarterback index.
Yeah, it's still Lamar Jackson, and then Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. Josh Rosen went down 2 spots because he only threw for 93 yards against Washington.
He got hurt.
He did. Mason Rudolph, Trace McSorley didn't go down even with that loss. JT Barrett is back in the top 10. And Khalil Tate is number 10 now.
J.D. Barrett.
700 yards in the year, but top 10 quarterback.
You would think that Ohio State would be in the
They
college
made Josh
football
Allen
playoffs.
fall down, huh? All that hype around Josh Allen, now he's gone. Kenny Hill got 1 point, even though he had less than 50% completion percentage last week. Interesting. Sorry.
And a big L.
One big L, correct.
So I have all the trades here. Like I said, courtesy of SB Nation. They gave grades on them. I want to get your guys' opinions on these grades and if you think they're correct.
Shoot.
So the first one I have is Seahawks get left tackle Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne Brown from the Texans for a 3rd-round pick in 2018 and a 2nd-round pick in 2019. SB Nation gave this an A grade.
I agree. Just
For the
because,
Seahawks.
Just because their line is bad.
For the Texans, he was kind of mad with the whole Bob McNair thing. And
Jeremy
I feel like,
Wasn't Jeremy Lane that they got for him?
They got Jeremy. Oh, yeah, they did, huh?
Yeah, they got draft picks and I want to say it was Jeremy
Yeah,
Lane. right?
yeah.
It says Jeremy Lane right
I saw a
here.
tweet said he was leaving and he was going to Houston, so I assume, yeah.
Yeah, and plus he failed his physical when they traded him, so I would give that's a D or a C maybe if he ends up doing well. But,
2nd round picks usually end up being good players, but there's
I mean,
always the variability
it is true,
of being
but
wrong.
sometimes
Yeah.
you never hear from him again.
Remember Jimmy Clausen? 2nd round pick.
True.
They have Deshaun Watson. They're going to take a quarterback anyway.
Anyway,
Dwayne Brown was a top-tier tackle.
Yeah,
And
and
he's on
on
the
a team
Seahawks
that
now.
needs offensive linemen. So I mean, that's definitely an A for the Seahawks.
next trade, Patriots trade Jimmy Garoppolo to the Niners for a 2nd-round pick. Garoppolo turns 26 this week.
This is the only trade that matters because the 49ers have a quarterback now.
Do you think
Forever.
how soon do you think he starts?
Kyle Shanahan said today that there's no guarantee he plays the season. But there's still, 8 weeks left?
We're going into week 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
why
There's-
would you not?
Yeah.
Why would you not play him?
Because then you go into next year with like, well, can he do it? Because I mean, yeah, everyone.
Well, that's also
has faith
the
in
argument
him,
that
but-
you're already 0-8. What's the point of playing him?
At least if you play him this year and he's not well. you
Now
still
all
have
these mock drafts of
quarterbacks.
Saquon Barkley going to the 49ers makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Next trade
But
is
if you win out,
Or the Browns.
the Browns.
if you win out, you don't get Saquon
Because
Barkley.
we know the Browns are not going to draft a quarterback.
No, they will.
They clearly don't care if they have a quarterback. They're just
Oh yeah, they don't tell the NFL that they want a quarterback.
yeah.
That's what I was going to get to later. Next trade, Dolphins trade for Jay Ajayi.
For free.
And
They
the
just gave
Eagles
it to
sent,
him.
The Eagles sent a 4th-round pick. Yeah, I saw a tweet. Yeah, we want Jay Ajayi. Here you go.
He's on the plane.
He's already there. He's taking his physical. The
That's
SB
an
Nation,
A for the Eagles.
It's an A for the Eagles. The SB Nation gave it a B.
I would give it an A. I mean,
The offseason they signed LeGarrette Blount. That is not panning out the way they thought it would.
no.
Says-
Darren Sproles got hurt. I think he's just going to be their Darren Sproles.
According to
be
SB
honest.
Nation, it says with 467 yards on 100 carries, the Eagles have a solid number 1 running back in LeGarrette Blount.
I mean, they
I think it's a
do,
typo.
but at the same time, I think Jay Ajayi is a better running back
He is.
than LeGarrette Blount.
LeGarrette Blount did score 18 touchdowns last year.
He did on on the Patriots that got him to the 1 yard line and said, "Here you
Hey,
go,
here you
big
go."
fella."
Well,
Get
that's
in
what
the
Mike
end zone."
Gillislee was supposed to be this year, and then he scored 3 touchdowns in the opener, and then once since then.
Yeah.
Next trade, Jets swap with Niners for cornerback Rashad Robinson.
I mean, yeah, it's okay. I don't think this one's as big as a lot
Another
of the
thing
other
that people
ones,
are
but-
talking about the Patriots thing is Jimmy Garoppolo was a 2nd-round pick, and they got a 2nd-round pick for him, which means,
Even.
yeah, they weren't going to take
Yeah.
anything less.
I mean, they signed a Brian Hoare this morning.
They
so
did.
It's not like
They should have just traded him.
They haven't. They should have, but I mean,
Just make things easier.
oh well. It's good for Brian Hoyer, right?
Yeah.
Last one I want to get into. Nobody saw this one coming. Panthers trade for Kelvin Benjamin. Panthers trade Kelvin Benjamin to the Bills. Sorry.
I didn't understand this. If you're the Panthers, they are still in
They're-
playoff
if
contention
the
right
season
now.
ended today, they were going to the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
and
what-
so the logic here is let's get rid of our best receiver.
And first round draft pick 2 years ago or 3 years ago for a fourth rounder.
I mean, it's good for the. I mean, the
Yeah,
Bills.
the Bills
it's,
got a
it's
steal.
great. I mean, they lost Robert Woods in free agency. Then they traded Sammy Watkins. But I
But
mean,
they got Chris Matthews.
Jordan Matthews.
Why is yeah, you're right. I don't
Jordan,
know.
and then now they got Jordan Matthews and
and Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin
And they
Benjamin.
drafted Zay Jones in the second round.
yeah, and they still got LaShawn McCoy.
Is Charles Clay still there?
He is kind of. He might be hurt though. I'm pretty sure he's hurt. But I mean, still, like that's a good move. It's a win for the Bills,
It's not a
who
good
are
move for
actually
Panthers.
still in.
I
playoff
never know
contention.
if the Bills are buying or selling anymore.
The Bills are only one game back behind the Patriots.
Yeah.
5
They
I'm
just
pretty sure they're
they
a
just
wild card.
traded their first round pick this offseason. Or maybe it was a second round pick. He was like a defensive end. No, he was a linebacker from Alabama. I forget his name.
Oh.
But he's really
The Bills
good.
also
And they
traded
him.
Marcel Darius
They did. Yeah, what the
to the
heck?
Jaguars.
What the heck's happening?
He wanted out though.
Why? They're going to the playoffs.
He just wasn't. I don't think he was getting the playing time he wanted.
He got a sack in the game.
He got a sack.
He got a sack,
He's
guys.
going to Bama.
He went to Bama.
I know, I'm just making fun of Tanner.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Because you made a funny one time.
The Bears traded for Dontrell Inman 2 weeks ago. Or
True.
last week.
How do you feel about it?
Good for them. We don't need a receiver.
That's true. Mike Williams is doing great.
2 receptions this year.
Yeah.
3 games.
17 yards.
It's like 23, I think. Still. 7th overall pick.
It's all right.
I'm convinced he's still hurt. Otherwise,
Lastly, the Browns tried and failed to trade for A.J. McCarron because they did not send in paperwork on time.
yeah.
Brown's going brown.
And the reason why this was going to be a big deal is Hugh Jackson, who's the coach of the Browns, was the offensive coordinator for the Bengals, where McCarron was coming from,
Yeah.
and so he would be able to play right away, basically, because it's the same offense.
Mm-hmm.
And A.J. McCarron, who I thought would be more of a I thought they should have played. Remember earlier in the season where Cincinnati hadn't scored a touchdown for like
I thought he might get
a few quarters?
a
I thought
shot.
they'd throw him in there,
Yeah.
but
Well,
they didn't.
They will. I guess they're just gonna ride and die with
With the red rifle.
the red rifle.
Anyway, but A.J. McCarron coming out of college, as much as I dislike Alabama, I thought he was a good quarterback.
I feel like he was the only. I mean, I do think Jalen Hurts now is pretty good, but like aside from them, like there hasn't been another Alabama quarterback that was really that good.
They're a running back team.
Yeah, and a defense team,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
mean that's why they've been Alabama. But
You guys remember Trent Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bust.
He's in. He tried to sign with the Canadian Football League.
Yeah?
team. Yeah,
He
tried.
was good his rookie year. I don't know what happened.
He got traded to the Colts, and
All hell broke
down.
loose.
He went blind.
that's true.
Before we get into the Week 9 picks, Richard, you got
Let's go.
the spread
Spread it.
Grab your butter knives.
and butter that toast.
We're ready to spread some
All right.
knowledge.
Today is the first of the month.
Hey.
Wake up, wake up.
I thought someone would get it. That's good. 1861, American Civil War. U.S.
man.
President Abraham Lincoln appoints George B. McClellan as the commander of the Union Army, replacing General Winfield Scott.
Nice.
Heck
Nice
yeah.
little
That was a
history.
long time ago.
Yeah,
He said
that's a little history
1861, and I was like, what is about to happen?
1894, Thomas Edison films American sharpshooter Annie Oakley, which is instrumental
Oh.
in her hiring for Buffalo Bill and his Wild West
I
show.
didn't know Thomas Edison did that.
I didn't know either. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, Annie Oakley, man.
Good find, Richard.
She was a
Good. Thanks.
She was actually really good with the gun.
yeah.
She was
It
a
wasn't like
sharpshooter.
an act.
No, yeah. I think one of the famous ones is shooting the cigar ash or something.
Oh yeah.
Like cigarette ash off from someone's face. Pretty intense.
I would never agree with
I
that.
would never. 1938, Seabiscuit defeats War Admiral in an upset victory during a match race redeemed as the match of the century in horse racing.
You guys ever seen that movie, Seabiscuit?
I haven't.
It's a good movie.
Tobey Maguire's in it.
Yeah,
Oh
Spider-Man's
yeah,
in it.
I have seen that actually.
It's a good movie.
It's an old one. 1959, Montreal Canadian Jacques Plante.
I think it's Jacques.
Jacques Plante
I think
becomes
it's Jackway.
okay. Enough out of you.
Jackwis.
He's the first NHL goaltender to wear a full face mask. He got hit in the face. He left to the locker room, got some stitches, came back to the ice with his cream-colored mask, and his coach was not happy. But he said, if I don't wear the mask, I'm not playing. So
1959.
yeah.
That was not that long ago.
Yeah, coaches were like highly against. Like he only allowed him to wear a face mask during practice, and now everyone
Now everyone has to wear one.
now everyone's got one.
Yeah, well, pretty much every. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I have to wear helmets and stuff too.
Every night before bed.
Same.
Yep. Okay.
Stop.
Enough out of you. All right.
You guys are too much.
1982, Honda becomes the first Asian automobile company to produce cars in the U.S. with the opening of its factory in Marysville, Ohio. A Honda Accord is the first car produced.
I drive a Honda.
I drive a Honda.
Honda gang.
I want to drive a Honda and go to Dodger Stadium so I can get noted by the helpful Honda dealers.
Ooh. Okay.
Are they doing that today or?
I'm sure.
Oh, probably. You're probably not wrong.
We'll give you free tickets to the next World Series. Oh, sweet, thanks.
Speaking
It'll
of
be
which,
it'll be the Rays.
No.
what is
Rays
this here?
versus the
When we were
Zach.
I should have said this when we were talking about baseball. I think the Cubs and the Dodgers are the new Warriors and Cavaliers in the NLCS. Like that's gonna happen for at least 2 more years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rays will be there for the American League.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Whose birthday is it?
Okay. 1935. Gary Player, South African golfer and sportscaster.
The great golfer.
Nice.
He's up there with,
1960.
Jack.
Wait.
He's up there. He's
Yeah.
one of the best golfers.
Born in 1960, Tim Cook, American businessman, engineer, current CEO of Apple Inc.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I
How old
use
is
your
he?
phone.
He's
Wait,
from
what'd you say? 1960.
1960.
Oh, math.
57.
57. That's actually really young.
That's
Guess
not
who
bad.
else is 57?
Fernando Valenzuela, a Mexican baseball player, coach, and sportscaster.
He already threw a first pitch. You can't do it again. Do you think he'll do it?
Sure. it's
Like,
his
Elliot,
birthday.
let's show
Why-
up.
Why the hell not? Jaime Harim will throw it and he'll catch it.
1988, Masahiro Tanaka, Japanese
Also-
baseball player.
Yeah, he's pitched for the Yankees.
He does pitch. Yeah, he pitches for the Yankees. Gives Tampa Bay a terrible time.
He does.
Don't
And-
talk about my Rays.
R.I.P. in 2004, Mac Dre, American rapper and producer, founder of Thiz Entertainment, born in 1970.
Mac Dre, one of his what was one of his more popular songs? Get Stupid. Yeah.
Sounds like every
Real
other
fun.
weekend.
R.I.P. Mac Dre. And Feeling Myself.
What is this last thing you have down here, Zach, in the little bulletin? First World Series at Dodger Stadium history?
Oh, I meant Game 7.
Okay.
First game. It's the first World Series ever.
I thought there was one at like in the 70s.
Not a Game 7.
Not a Game 7.
Oh.
There's never been a Game 7.
Well, that's cool.
Wow. That's actually a good one.
Awesome.
Let's get into these
Go
Week
Rays.
9 picks. Richard, you want to write these down?
Yeah, I guess.
I made a little thing for you.
Oh, did you? Already?
Week 9 picks.
Okay, cool.
The Niners play the Eagles.
We'll make it quick.
Richard,
Oh, that's a tough
don't
one.
pick the Niners.
Hey, watch the Niners.
They got
win.
Jimmy G. He's not gonna play.
You ready?
I'm not ready
Okay.
at all. Might be.
Take your
Okay, here we
sweet
go.
time.
We got all day.
I don't, but here we are. Week 9. Let me just label this.
My name is Tanner.
I know who you are.
Oh. What was your name?
Oh my god.
Dick.
Who's your favorite Ray, Tanner?
Logan Forsythe.
No, real
No.
on the Rays currently.
And
Don't say Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
No.
Chris
Jose,
Archer.
Jose De Leon.
Oh
There
my
you
god.
go. Hey, Jose.
He's all mad now.
Oh no.
I was gonna say.
All right,
Chris
I'm ready.
Archer. Okay,
Let's do this.
First one, Thursday night, tomorrow, Bills and Jets. I'm going to go with the Bills.
Bills.
Yes?
I want to pick the Jets real bad.
It's at
It's in New Jersey.
Do it. I'll do it with you.
Screw it. Jets.
Boom.
Jets. Jets.
Yeah.
Josh McCown was a failure in Tampa Bay.
He was in Tampa Bay? When did that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's a booty call.
Don't worry.
Next game, Ravens at Titans.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Are the Ravens a good football team or are they
No,
not a
they're
good football
not. Did you
team?
watch the Thursday game?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the Titans.
I'm going to go with the Ravens.
I'm going with the Titans.
I'm gonna just split it down right now.
Oh.
Ravens.
Next
Ravens give up the 6th most fantasy points to running
They
backs.
destroyed the Dolphins.
I'm talking about on defense. The Dolphins' offense is bad.
Look at Jarvis, my boy, Juice.
Juice.
They were going to trade him, and then they didn't.
So they just got rid of J.J. for free.
Next game,
You get a player. You get a player.
Buccaneers and Saints.
Saints.
I'm going to go with the Saints, yep.
Drew Brees literally throws a fireballs
He literally throws handles of fire.
because he's on fire. How old is Drew Brees?
37.
I'm going to go 38.
Not 40.
39.
36.
38.
Nice.
See, technically I was right because he was 37 last year.
He turns 38, and he turns 39 in January.
I think we're all right at one point. Next game is the Rams and the Giants. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Rams.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
It's a bread and butter
Clean sweep.
clean sweep. Next we have the Broncos and the Eagles.
I'm gonna go with.
Wait, what?
I'm
That's
not
not
gonna
the
go
game.
with Brock Osweiler. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
What you mean?
What the heck?
What do
What
you
did you
looking
say?
The Eagles played the 49ers last week.
I'm dumb. Yeah, I was on last week when I was looking at this
Come
game.
on.
Goofy.
at? Zach, where you at?
I'm going with Philly.
Yeah, the Broncos are bad.
And,
Brock
Brock
Osweiler's
Osweiler.
starting. Paxton Lynch is hurt still.
and
that's
this
the
game's in
problem.
Philadelphia.
Paxton Lynch is not gonna ever play for Denver.
No,
That's
he'll
another
play
Clean sweep.
once he's healthy.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles are the best team in the NFL right now.
Boom. Next.
If they win the Super Bowl, remember you said that.
And they
yeah.
got Jerry
This is
Jeudy
supposed to
now.
be my Super Bowl matchup, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
you looks like you got half
I
of
got
it.
half of it right.
Next game is the Falcons at Carolina.
Carolina,
I'm going to go with Carolina.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
they're bad.
Both
I'm gonna
teams
go
are
with the
bad.
Falcons. Carolina just decided to trade away their best receiver, so
Colin Cowherd said that the Panthers could still win the division.
That happens sometimes in baseball. Anyway, they like trade away a really good player and like
go Rays.
gets other guys. Yeah, go Rays. They do that all the time. They it like gets other people playing time, and so
Yeah.
maybe that's what they're doing. Christian McCaffrey's going to have 150 catches this year for 2,000 yards. He's the next Jerry Rice from the backfield.
Okay, well, I don't agree with that statement, and I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Richard?
Panthers.
Okay.
Did you all pick the Panthers?
Yep.
Yeah.
No sweep.
I'm still going with the Falcons.
Watch him be right.
Yeah, that's how that turns
The
out.
Falcons
usually.
haven't been the same.
Bengals, Jaguars.
Bengals,
Jags.
Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
Cool.
They just got.
Are you going with the
Marcel
clean
Darius.
sweep?
He's
Yeah,
got
dude.
17
Okay.
sacks this week.
Leonard Fournette's playing again.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, 400 yards easily this game. I'm just doing crazy stats like Taylor.
Outrageous.
Mine's
stats.
not that outrageous.
2,000
Who else is he going to throw it to?
2,000 receiving yards.
Who else is he going to
You
throw
call
it
the
to?
next Jerry Rice. He's a running back.
Yeah, it does sound stupid when you say it that way.
How bad do you feel?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
He'll get 1,000 yards, I think.
I'm not mad at you, Taylor. I'm just disappointed in you right now.
Next game, Colts and Texans.
Texans.
This is the one. The Texans win.
I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
Richard,
it.
thank you.
Richard,
What?
who are the 49ers going to beat this week?
Is it going to be the Cardinals? Because that's who they're playing.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen if
I'm
Jimmy
putting down
Garoppolo's
49ers
starting,
for my pick
or
right now.
If he's
Watch.
starting.
Watch and learn. boys.
Jimmy G
Cardinals
will-
don't have Carson Palmer.
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
I'm not-
yeah,
Let's
I'm
do
going
it.
with the Niners.
We're doing
We're
it,
sweeping.
Richard.
We're
Yeah.
sweeping the
But bread and butter clean sweep for Richard.
Like,
and the
oh my
49ers.
God, they don't have Carson Palmer.
Watch it be the biggest blowout
Poor
in NFL
dude.
history.
The Cardinals
We're
are
all
real unlucky.
They don't have their running back either, right?
Yeah, well, David Johnson's-
Well, Carlos Hyde's going to go off on this game. I can feel it.
Yeah, then
Pierre Garcon's going to go off this game too.
Mm-hmm.
If Jimmy Garoppolo's
well, Solomon Thomas,
Jimmy
their
Garoppolo is
first
not
round
gonna-
pick,
is
is
not gonna
hurt.
start.
I know that. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to start.
He probably won't even dress for the game.
He might need to be the holder.
So we have next Redskins and the Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Reds. I'm going to go with the Reds. You say Seahawks. I'm going with
It's
the
in
Redskins.
Seattle.
Oh, and it's raining. Never mind. I'm going with Seattle.
Seattle.
And it's the rain.
they got
is a
Dwayne
big
Brown.
factor.
You're picking Seattle?
Yeah.
Richard?
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
Sweep.
Next game we have is the Cowboys and the Chiefs.
Zeke's not playing.
Zeke's not playing. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are better. This is a game the Cowboys should can just win though.
They can, but they won't.
It's in Dallas, by the way.
Dak has been real underperforming this year. This is the game he shows up to. Des Bryant's gonna have 600 yards.
So are you Chiefs, Tanner?
I'm going Chiefs. He's on my fantasy team, but I'm playing you this week, so he probably will have 600 yards.
With my luck, yeah.
He'd probably have 2 touchdowns.
Next game, Raiders and Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I
Raiders
really
are
don't
3
know.
and 5.
Both these teams are bad.
Both teams are terrible.
I mean,
The Raiders probably should win because the
I'm going with
Dolphins
the
have
Raiders.
Matt Moore and
with-
Kenyon
I'm
Drake
gonna-
as their offensive powerhouse.
I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Yeah,
I want the
we'll see.
Dolphins to win.
Who are you gonna pick? Raiders.
The Raiders.
Okay. Last game, Packers and Lions.
Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Lions as well.
Just because
Sweeping.
Rodgers is gone
Sweeping.
forever.
And I'm picking the bye week to defeat the Chargers.
Oh my god.
It'll be a close one.
You know, they'll play down to their opponents. They'll miss a field goal at the last second.
Yeah, they'll just have a few injuries on practice. That's all.
A lot of players are gonna get called up from the practice squad in that game. That's gonna do it for Bread and Butter episode 17. Thank you all for tuning in. We are now 17 years old. We can go see rated R movies.
What's a pirate's favorite restaurant?
R.
It's probably Long John
It's actually
Silver's.
Long John Silver's.
I think Arby's. Anyway,
We're so dumb.
we will see you guys next Monday. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is at Bread and Butter Sports Pod. Twitter.
It's just
or
at
Facebook-
Bread. Yeah, it's just
Facebook-
at Bread and Butter Pod.
I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Facebook.
No, our
is-
social media.
God. Facebook is just
Network
Bread and Butter
ourselves.
Sports Podcast. You know what to do on Twitter. Bread and Butter Sports Pod.
There's no sports.
Bread and Butter Pod. Freak. Freaking A.
And we're done. See ya.
All right.
Signing off for Richard and Dahl, Taylor Enns, Tanner Nava, I'm Zach Fribber. We'll see you Monday afternoon. Have a great week and weekend, everybody.
Go
Close
Rays.
and hose.
Go red. Go red. Go red. Go red. Go red.